Hey boys, welcome back to some more Beer Pro, taking on the Sharks in round 20 of the season. It's a second game back after a pretty long, extended break from the YouTube scene, and the game we last uploaded, it was a pretty good performance by ourselves. We'll have a look at the Sharkies lineup. They got Gardner at fullback. It's funny Gardner's a fullback. Kyle Stanley, Morgan, Tulmavave, Trent Hodkinson, Lolo Graham, Jack Hughes, Licky, Polatoni, and then the bench. I gotta say, it's not a great team, but Polatoni now, a lot of you guys might not know who that is, but plays for the Burleigh Bears in the Queensland Cup. He's a very good dummy half, actually. I'm pretty impressed with him, and it's cool to see him in the game. But it's funny to see like Nathan Gardner, because he obviously played for the Sharks a couple of years ago now, and he was sort of one of those guys that sort of you thought was going to make it, right? I mean, Gardner was one of those guys who had a lot of potential. I can't actually really remember what happened to him. Like, I feel like he got injured a couple of times, and after that, one of his main things was his speed, and probably getting a couple of injuries, losing that, he sort of gone by the wayside. But he was one of those guys that always had the potential, and it's funny seeing him in this game because like 4 years, it's like 4 seasons into it, and Gardner is at the club he was at a couple of years ago. It's just funny how that works out. That's a nice play there, but the fucking game screwed me. That was one of those times where the game screws me, and it passes the ball without me passing it. I don't know what causes that. After the patch, I've noticed that it doesn't happen as much as it used to. Like before the patch, it was happening in Beer Pro like very consistently, but at the moment it doesn't happen. It happens pretty rarely now, which is good, but it's still a bit annoying in Beer Pro. I still don't know what happens, but because we would have scored, it would have been a nice try backing up as the Sharkies here get a chance. Paddy Flynn on the wing, I don't know who that is, but he makes good ground. 55 metres gain and putting in a little grubber there. But the fucking car ride, get out of your goddamn way. I call for the ball. That's something that's quite frustrating as well. I guess it's sort of a double-edged sword, right? You want the players to go for the ball. You don't want your players to just stand around watching it. But you also, if you're the fullback, you're like, right here, Marty, get the fuck out of here. He just gets in my way as well. We probably wouldn't have got out there either, but it was just frustrating as Carlos Tulmavave is going to purge his way over. After a couple of repeat sets of 6, the defensive toll took its toll, and they cross-versed the Sharks. So a bit of a weaker side, but they're posing a few problems for us. But yeah, like I was saying, the double-edged sword. You want the players to go for the ball, but it'd be nice if if it was going for the fullback, they sort of just got out of the way. But I'm not gonna nitpick that too much. It's a bit hard to like code in. I'd rather I would rather the players go for it than the other option. So whatever. As a halftime here, we're gonna just take the hit up. Not much we could do. And 6-0 halftime lead to the Sharks. It was, I didn't actually mention it, but that kickoff we did, I don't think it hit the post. The dude caught it and threw it back. We could have got the dropout, but we missed the tackle, which was very frustrating. It would have been a nice little play. They dropped it in the in goal, but not to be. But starting the second half off strongly here. Who is this? The winger. Macy Brown gets it to us. We cut back on the inside, going for the try line. It's only Polatoni trying to chase us. We're going to get there. And that's a nice try, that's what we do best. Just back up. Who is this? This is Zelezniak? It sort of looks like Zelezniak. I actually don't even know. Oh, I should have looked at... Man, I was looking at the Sharks team list. I should look at our team list as well, because I'm sort of... I don't entirely know who's in our team as well. It could be... it looked like Zelezniak. It didn't look like... I know Matthew Wright plays for us, but it didn't look like him. Yeah, I think it was Lesniak. He's going to make another break here. The winger is doing good work. We're back up in the inside. Gardner is coming across. We strike him off. Get the offload away. What a ball that was. But unfortunately, the dummy half couldn't quite make much more progress. But we're looking to attack down this left-hand side. Nice ball out to the winger, but we still got overrun the play. I wanted to get the ball back on the inside, but not to be. As straighten up there. That was a good run. A good line run by... I I think it was Isaac John. He just cut back on the angle and made good ground. It's right here, puts in a nice little grubber, and we're going to force him in the goal, throw him over the dead ball line. In fact, Wade Graham there. And that's all we need to do. I was sort of thinking going for the field goal, but this is probably a better situation, you know. Waste a bit more time, and also get the chance the next set to potentially slot one. So pretty happy with that little outcome, but we're not going to need to. One of the Sharks players has come with a huge high tackle. Very, very poor play. You know, we didn't even have to have the stress of going for the field goal. Just giving away a penalty like 30 meters out, pretty much right in front, and then we're going to seal the game, you would think. Just a nice, once again, backing up. Gardner is chasing us, but we pick up our second try in the corner there. Who is this? This is Cartwright. Cartwright's a pretty big danger on this right-hand edge. Gets a nice inside pass to us. And it was a foot race, but we just, we have the pace on little Gardner there. We have to be one of the fastest in the league now. Pretty much, I haven't really shown like our stats, but I think I'm like 92 overall. And all our stats were maxed out apart from technique. So that one mainly focuses on like kicking and passing and stuff. But we haven't really needed that, but now we're just sinking all our points into that. So yeah, we'll eventually be like max rated you can get in this game, which will be nice as the Sharks here look to run it on last play. I mean, they had a chance there. We turned the ball over in pretty good position, but the Sharks couldn't make the most of it. They had a chance to potentially level the game up, but not to be. As almost last play of the game, we're going to go for a sneaky field goal. It's just going to shave the left upright and swing right wide. So that should be the ball game. 12-6, a bit of a come from behind win against the Sharks here, who we were probably expected to beat, but a good win at the end there. We obviously pick up man of the match. It's just expected by now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.